What if the secret to a longer, healthier life has been quietly growing in Mediterranean gardens for thousands of years? In places where people regularly live past 100, staying active, sharp, and strong, scientists noticed something surprising. It wasn't expensive treatments or modern breakthroughs. It was herbs, used every single day. But here's where it gets interesting. These aren't just flavor boosters in the kitchen. Modern research shows they're packed with powerful compounds that fight inflammation, protect the brain, and support the heart, far beyond what most people imagine. And the most surprising part, many of these same herbs are probably already within your reach, yet almost no one uses them the way these long-living communities do. Today, you'll discover 15 Mediterranean herbs that science now links to longevity, and how to start using them in your own daily life. The first herb on our list is rosemary. In ancient Greece, students would weave rosemary into their hair before examinations. They believed it sharpened the mind and strengthened memory. They were right. Modern science has discovered that rosemary contains carnosic acid, a compound that protects the brain from free radical damage. Studies show that even the aroma of rosemary can improve cognitive performance and concentration. Research published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that regular consumption of rosemary was associated with better memory retention in older adults. But rosemary does more than protect the mind. It's also a powerful anti-inflammatory. Its essential oils have been shown to reduce inflammation throughout the body, which is one of the root causes of aging and chronic disease. In Mediterranean communities, rosemary is used fresh in roasted vegetables, infused in olive oil, or steeped as a tea. A simple sprig added to your cooking could be doing far more than you realize. Another remarkable herb is oregano. In traditional Greek medicine, oregano wasn't just a flavoring. It was considered a healing plant, used to treat respiratory problems, digestive complaints, and infections. Modern research reveals why. Oregano contains one of the highest concentrations of antioxidants of any herb. In fact, gram for gram, oregano has more antioxidant activity than blueberries. Its active compounds, carvacrol and thymol, have powerful antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. A study in the journal Molecules found that oregano extract could combat oxidative stress, which is directly linked to aging and disease. In longevity research, reducing oxidative stress is considered one of the most important factors in extending healthy lifespan. Mediterranean families have been sprinkling oregano on salads, mixing it into sauces, and brewing it as tea for centuries. They weren't just adding flavor, they were adding years. Thyme is the third herb on this list, and its history runs deep. The ancient Egyptians used thyme in embalming rituals because of its preservative properties. The Greeks burned it as incense in temples, believing it brought courage and strength. What they understood intuitively, science has now confirmed. Thyme is extraordinarily rich in thymol, a compound with powerful antibacterial and antifungal properties. It also contains flavonoids that protect cells from damage. Research shows that thyme supports respiratory health, boosts immune function, and helps the body fight infections naturally. One study found that thyme extract had significant anti-aging effects at the cellular level by protecting DNA from oxidative damage. In Mediterranean kitchens, thyme is used fresh or dried in soups, stews, and roasted meats. A small amount goes a long way, and the health benefits accumulate over time. Plant 4, sage. Sage has been called the herb of wisdom. Its Latin name, salvia, comes from the word salvare, which means to save or to heal. In medieval Europe, there was a saying, "Why should a man die while sage grows in his garden?" Modern research is beginning to understand why sage earned that reputation. Studies show that sage improves brain function and memory. It contains compounds that protect acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter critical for learning and memory. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Pharmacy and Therapeutics found that sage extract improved cognitive performance in people with mild to moderate Alzheimer's disease. Sage also has powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects that protect against chronic disease. In Mediterranean homes, sage is often prepared as a tea, added to soups, or used to flavor roasted dishes. The people who live longest in these regions have been consuming sage regularly for their entire lives. Plant 5, basil. Basil is more than the foundation of pesto. In ancient India, basil, especially holy basil, was considered sacred, a plant that brought protection and longevity. Mediterranean sweet basil shares many of the same protective compounds. Basil is rich in eugenol, an antioxidant that reduces inflammation and protects the cardiovascular system. Studies show that basil helps lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, and protect the heart from oxidative stress. Research in the journal Nutrition Research found that basil extract had significant anti-aging properties, reducing markers of cellular damage. In Italian and Greek communities, fresh basil is eaten almost daily, in salads, sauces, and as a garnish. It's a perfect example of how simple, everyday choices add up to extraordinary long-term health. Parsley is often treated as a garnish and left on the plate. That's a mistake. In ancient Rome, parsley was used medicinally to treat kidney problems and digestive issues. Modern science shows they were onto something. Parsley is incredibly nutrient-dense. It's loaded with vitamins A, C, and K, as well as folate and iron. It also contains powerful flavonoids like apigenin, which has been shown to have anti-cancer properties. Research published in the journal Molecular Nutrition and Food Research found that apigenin in parsley could slow the growth of cancer cells. Parsley also acts as a natural diuretic, supporting kidney function and helping the body eliminate toxins. In Mediterranean diets, parsley isn't a decoration. It's chopped fresh into salads, mixed into grain dishes, and added generously to sauces. If you're beginning to notice a pattern here, you're paying attention. These aren't exotic superfoods. They're ordinary plants used in extraordinary ways. If you're enjoying discovering these powerful herbs and learning how they can extend your life, take a moment to like this video. It helps more people find this information and discover the natural healing wisdom that's been here all along. Marjoram is closely related to oregano, but it has a gentler, sweeter flavor. In ancient Greece, marjoram was associated with Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Newlyweds were crowned with marjoram wreaths as a symbol of happiness and long life. There's science behind the symbolism. Marjoram contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that protect the heart and circulatory system. Studies show that marjoram can help lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and improve sleep quality, all factors that contribute to longevity. Research in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that marjoram had powerful antioxidant activity that rivaled synthetic preservatives. In Mediterranean cooking, marjoram is used in vegetable dishes, soups, and herbal teas. Its calming properties make it particularly valuable for supporting restful sleep, which is essential for healthy aging. Plant 8. Fennel. Fennel has been valued since ancient times. The Greeks believed fennel brought strength and courage. Roman gladiators consumed fennel before battles, and it was thought to sharpen vision. Modern research confirms fennel's protective effects. Fennel is rich in fiber, potassium, and vitamin C. It also contains anethole, a compound with powerful anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. Studies show that fennel supports digestive health, reduces bloating, and helps regulate blood sugar levels. Research published in Biomed Research International found that fennel extract had significant antioxidant and anti-aging effects. In Mediterranean communities, fennel bulbs are roasted, fennel seeds are used in cooking, and fennel tea is consumed for digestion. The whole plant is used. Nothing is wasted. Bay leaves are another ancient Mediterranean treasure. The Greeks crowned their Olympic champions with wreaths of bay leaves. They represented victory, honor, and protection. In traditional medicine, bay leaves were used to treat inflammation, respiratory problems, and digestive issues. Science is now catching up. Bay leaves contain compounds like eucalyptol and linalool that have anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and antimicrobial effects. Research shows that bay leaf extract can help regulate blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity, critical factors for healthy aging. A study in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition found that consuming ground bay leaves for 30 days significantly improved glucose and cholesterol levels in people with type 2 diabetes. In Mediterranean cooking, bay leaves are added to soups, stews, and sauces. They're removed before serving, but their healing compounds infuse into the food. Mint is one of the most recognizable herbs in the world. In ancient Greece, mint was associated with hospitality and used to freshen homes and welcome guests. But mint is far more than refreshing. It contains menthol, a compound that soothes the digestive system, relieves nausea, and reduces inflammation. Studies show that peppermint oil can help with irritable bowel syndrome, indigestion, and headaches. Research published in Phytotherapy Research found that mint has powerful antioxidant and anti-cancer properties. In Mediterranean cultures, mint is used fresh in salads, brewed as tea, and mixed into yogurt-based dishes. It's especially valued for its ability to aid digestion after meals, a practice that supports long-term gut health. Plant 11. Lavender is beloved for its calming scent, but its benefits go much deeper. The Romans used lavender in their baths for relaxation and healing. Its name comes from the Latin lavare, meaning to wash. In Mediterranean regions, lavender grows wild on hillsides, and it's been used medicinally for centuries. Modern research shows that lavender reduces anxiety, improves sleep quality, and lowers stress hormones, all of which contribute to longevity. A study in the journal Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine found that lavender aromatherapy significantly reduced cortisol levels and improved mood. Chronic stress accelerates aging. Lavender helps counter that. In Mediterranean households, lavender is used in teas, infused in honey, and kept in sachets near pillows. Its gentle, consistent calming effect supports the kind of peaceful lifestyle associated with long life. Here's number 12, and this is the one I mentioned earlier. Lemon balm has been called the elixir of life. In medieval times, it was believed to renew youth and strengthen the brain. Paracelsus, the great Swiss physician, called it the plant that makes the heart merry. Modern neuroscience is proving those old healers right. Studies show that lemon balm improves memory, enhances cognitive function, and reduces anxiety. Research published in the Journal of Neurology, Neurosurgery, and Psychiatry found that lemon balm extract significantly improved memory and attention in people with mild to moderate Alzheimer's disease. It works by protecting acetylcholine in the brain, the same mechanism targeted by Alzheimer's medications, but naturally. Lemon balm also has powerful antiviral and antioxidant properties. In Mediterranean communities, lemon balm is brewed as a calming tea, especially in the evening, a simple cup of tea offering protection for the mind. Dill has been used for thousands of years. The ancient Egyptians used dill as a soothing medicine. The Greeks and Romans believed it brought good fortune. Its name comes from the Old Norse word dila, meaning to soothe. Science confirms that dill does exactly that. Dill contains monoterpenes, compounds with powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. Research shows that dill supports digestion, reduces bloating, and has antimicrobial properties that protect against infections. A study published in the Journal of Tropical Medicine found that dill extract had significant antibacterial activity, even against drug-resistant strains. In Mediterranean cooking, fresh dill is used in salads, fish dishes, and yogurt sauces. Its delicate flavor and potent health benefits make it a staple in long-living communities. Plant 14. Cilantro is polarizing. Some people love it, others don't, but its health benefits are undeniable. In traditional Mediterranean and Middle Eastern medicine, cilantro was used to aid digestion and detoxify the body. Modern research supports those uses. Cilantro is rich in antioxidants and has been shown to help remove heavy metals from the body, a process called chelation. Studies show that cilantro can lower blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and support heart health. Research in the journal Food Chemistry found that cilantro had powerful antioxidant activity and could protect cells from oxidative damage. In Mediterranean regions, cilantro is used fresh in salads, salsas, and as a garnish. Its cleansing properties make it particularly valuable in a world filled with environmental toxins. The final herb on this list is tarragon. Tarragon has been called the king of herbs in French cuisine. In medieval medicine, it was used to cure toothaches, treat digestive problems, and even ward off plague. Modern science reveals the power behind those ancient uses. Tarragon contains antioxidants, particularly polyphenols, that protect against chronic disease. Research shows that tarragon can help regulate blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity. A study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that tarragon extract significantly lowered blood glucose levels in diabetic animals. Tarragon also has mild sedative properties that promote relaxation and better sleep. In Mediterranean kitchens, tarragon is used fresh in salads, sauces, and vinegar infusions. It represents the final piece of a larger picture. That longevity isn't found in a single miracle cure. It's found in the daily accumulation of small, wise choices. These 15 herbs aren't magical. They're simply plants that have been growing alongside humanity for thousands of years. Plants that our ancestors understood. Plants that modern science is rediscovering. The people who live longest in the Mediterranean don't take handfuls of supplements. They don't chase the latest health trends. They simply use these herbs the way their grandparents did, and their grandparents before them. They add rosemary to roasted vegetables. They sprinkle oregano on salads. They brew sage tea in the evening. And over decades, those simple daily habits accumulate into something extraordinary. Longer life, sharper minds, healthier hearts. Nature has always provided what we need. Sometimes we just need to remember to pay attention. Which of these 15 herbs surprised you the most? Or is there one you already use that you didn't realize was so powerful? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your experience. And if you found this information valuable, consider subscribing. There's so much more wisdom waiting to be rediscovered, and I'll be sharing it with you in future videos. Until next time, may your days be long, your mind stay sharp, and your garden grow green.